Okay, so look, we got another video about Flacco, bro. I know a lot of my videos do come for Flacco, but it's because I really fuck with this dude, bro, and he does a lot of research on his videos. You know what I mean? Hopefully, this nigga don't come after me, bro. But anyways, bro, we gonna get to it, bro. This is Key and Peele. Hopefully I'm saying that shit right. But I used to love them niggas, bro. And the thing is, like, I try to stay off the internet, bro. I don't like to be online too much because that shit fuck up with your mind, bro. But I I never thought there was an issue between them, bro. I just thought like they stopped making they stopped making the shorts, the videos, the clips they used to make, the parodies or whatever. I just thought they stopped making them, bro. But apparently there's more to the situation than that. So let's get into it, bro, and see what's going on, man.
The horrific reason why Key and Peele hate each other and would never work together again finally got revealed today, and this blew my mind. I always thought it was weird that Jordan Peele wrote, produced, and directed all these great movies as of lately, like Get Out and Us, but
Facts. I fucking love the movie Get Out, bro. And then, for a long time, bro, like I told you guys, I feel like I'm 26, but I feel like my soul is older than than who I am, because I do, all I do is, work, go to the gym, spend time with family, and I do box a little bit and then come home. But I told you, I don't do drama, bro. I'm doing this because, I want to do my YouTube shit, but again, I never know shit, bro.
Key in any of these movies, especially since they worked together for so long. And when Key was asked about his relationship with Jordan Peele a couple of years ago,
like, I know I'm talking too much, but I feel like, bro, it's such a shame, bro. Like, for me, bro, the relationship they had, I feel like if you ever imagine having a best friend, like some fantasy shit, bro, that's the kind of relationship like you have, just having a best friend, bro. Like all the videos, bro, they seem like so close. So I always think like, yo, them niggas definitely best friend, bro. Ain't no way they ever gonna break up, bro. Damn, man, it's a shame, bro. It's a shame.
In 2024, Keegan said that him and Jordan Peele don't really see each other as much or talk as much anymore. And I always thought, man, they seem really close when they work together.
Facts.
And you would think if you guys have a dynamic duo and a history as dynamic as those two, they would at least have some type of partnership in something that lasted a lifetime. But that was not the case. But today we finally got our answer as to why these two don't really work with each other anymore, nor do they talk. And the answer, to be honest, was right in front of us the entire time, because the answer was also the script to one of Jordan Peele's probably his most popular movie ever. And hopefully you guys will be able to figure out which movie gave us insight into why Jordan Peele and Key don't talk anymore. Key and Peele's entire business got revealed today through a stand-up show with a scriptwriter / comedian by the name of Akila. So Akila and Key was supposed to do some type of show together. And during the process of getting this show on the run and filming the pilot, she accidentally ran across the reason why Key and Peele don't talk as much and would never work together again.
I realized I liked making sketch comedy. I liked having the big production behind it. I was tired of being like a self-starter. I wanted to sell out. And I got the opportunity. A few of my friends who work for different television shows came to me and they said, do you want to make a sketch comedy show, your star vehicle, where, it'll be you and you'll be writing about, the media and misinformation, but like through the lens of sketch comedy. And I was like, yes, but I need someone to help usher me in. And so one of those friends said, hey, I've got a great person to give you this opportunity. He is, and I don't think this is too shady, I think it's true, the less successful half of a comedy duo that was prolific in the 2010s.
Damn, bro.
Perhaps, I think their code names could be Lock and Banana.
And they such good actors.
Lock is gonna use his name to carry you to the forefront of pop culture. And so we came up with a pitch. We practiced it. It was like so good. I mean, like not only is there a keynote presentation, but there are videos. We get one of the people pitching with us to go on Pierce Morgan and force him to say the tagline from the show unwittingly. We are selling the show all over town. And, you know, we get a few offers, which is like a feeling that like is unlike any other, where you're like, we are wanted.
Everything is going perfect until Akilah gets notified of something. And this right here, for the ones who are smart and who are tapped in, this is where you figure out exactly which movie Jordan Peele wrote about Key, and which movie was essentially breaking down the current circumstance that Key is in, and why him and Jordan Peele don't really communicate. So Akilah gets notified, hey, Key's wife is the executive producer on y'all show with Key, even though she has no hand in anything. She's not producing. She has done nothing for the show, but she's the executive producer. Akilah was like, huh? She was confused, but she went along with it. Little did she know that was the point where she should have put her foot down, because that mistake of just going along with it at that point ruined everything.
Look, I'm going to say this, bro. Hold on. I'm trying to fix my mic. I'm going to say this, bro. Like, any business there, bro, you have to have people, bro. You have to have, like, any business deal that you're doing, bro. Like, I have to learn this shit the hard way, bro. You have to have people, bro. You know what I mean? You can't just do shit by yourself, bro. You have to have people. You have to have everything signed in a contract, bro, just to protect yourself, man. That's the first thing you gotta do, bro. If you thinking about doing anything business-wise with a partner, bro, have shit on paper that's gonna protect you and your money, bro. Because the thing is, like, once, like, especially if you grow up someone that doesn't have, like, a lot of money, bro, you, like, any sign of, like, you know, opportunity you get, you're gonna try to rush everything, which I understand why, because, you know, your hard work is finally paying off. But I'm telling you, bro, you have to, like, have people on your side that's gonna tell you, like, yo, be careful, bro, you know, do this, you know, get this on paper, so then you just protect yourself, bro. I'm telling you,
It's coming
that
together.
shit will save you a lot of headaches, you know. So trust me,
during the
had to
pitch
learn that shit the hard way, bro.
Locke gets his dream. He's asked to host SNL. And he does. And we have this agreement. We're like, and you're going to say the name of the show. You're just going to put it in there at the end when you're doing your thank yous at the end of SNL. And we should have known then that, like, he didn't say it. And it was, like, the only thing he had to say. But there were some things he said that were, like, weird, and thanking his wife, who becomes a weird main character in this whole story. And so my agent at the time calls me, and she goes, how is pitching going? How do people feel about Locke? And I'm like, oh my God, they love him. Everybody loves Locke. And she's like, that's great, that's great. How do they feel about his wife, who is now somehow the executive producer on my show? And I'm like, you know, I hadn't really thought about it.
Yo, like, you guys know I don't really know shit. But anyways, bro, for me, it, like, now I'm thinking, like, the reason they broke up is because of a girl, bro. Because, like, I did see a couple, I didn't watch the videos, but I see, like, a couple shorts. They didn't really explain shit, but I did know a little bit about the situation. So basically, the wife is basically just narcissistic. She's, like, evil, narcissistic, and just basically trying to control him. He's fucking up his deals, bro. Like, and the thing is, he had, like, he was already famous before even meeting her. So it's a shame to see, you know, a brother, bro, a guy like him, you know, lose everything because of a woman, bro. Especially when you built all that shit without him, man. So, like, you know what, bro? Let the video play, man. Let the video play, bro. I got some shit to say.
I don't think people like her very much. And she's like, yeah, that's what I'm hearing. And I'm like, okay. So, like, are you saying, like, we're not going to be able to sell this? Or she's like, listen, people like you and they like Locke. It'll come together. And so I forgive this sort of moment. But, you know, that should have been the red flag where I said, hey, maybe we, like, pause this. We haven't sold it yet. We're all still free. Let's just recalibrate. Not me. I was like, no, because it's more important to have a celebrity attached. So we keep going.
And I'm not going to blame her, bro. like I told you guys about always having a contract to protect yourself, but once you get like $1 million deal, bro, there's all you see all these zeros behind it. The last thing you think about is like, man, yo, fuck this lady. I don't even know who she is. She's talking about, the business got messed up because of that one lady call. I understand, bro. Like, you just in disbelief because you don't want to see it. You just don't want to see it because, that's your opportunity, man. So I get it.
We get two.
But once you start seeing flags, bro, that's all you have to have people on your corner, because there's some shit you're not going to see. But, like, people that fuck with you and want your best interest, bro, they're going to be like, yo, check this shit out because something gonna happen, bro. You know what I mean?
Two offers. One, kind of mid. The other from a major studio that I won't name because I don't want to be sued. But you can imagine that their main character is vermin, if you think about it.
Damn,
if
bro.
he was in your house, you wouldn't like that. But if he was at a theme park, you might be excited to see him. So we signed the deal. We are locked in. We are getting several figures. It's all gonna happen.
Yep.
It's gonna happen.
You know the first person who gave her a call when this was announced, the first person who gave her a call to let her know, hey, you're getting yourself in something you don't know what's coming, bruh. You should be very careful. The first person to give her a call is Jordan Peele's wife. Jordan.
And bro, and the thing is, yo, that's a big deal, bro. Especially like since you know how close these two were, bro. If his wife is calling you to warn you about some shit like that, and you know how close they were, bro, come on. You have to see the flags, bro. You can't at this point. If you ignore all these flags, bro, at this point, man, anything that happened to you, it's on you, bro. You know what I mean? It's on
Peele's
you.
wife gave her a call, and the first thing she said was, hey, you're working with Keenan, which is, it's Keegan, right?
Yeah.
You're working with Keegan. Now, he's a really, really, really good dude. He's a really, really, really nice guy.
But it's the wife,
But his
man.
wife, who, by the way, is a white woman. Now, that right there, the color means nothing. But that
I'm not gonna put race into it, bro. It's sad seeing, because a lot of black people, bro, like once they get, because he is mixed, so I'm pretty sure he was raised, and usually mixed kids are raised in like to kind of like the other half more. That's what I think. That's what I've seen so far. If I'm wrong, just let me know. If you raised, leave a comment, bro. You know what I mean? I like to talk, but anyways, they always tend to like the other side more, just because I wouldn't say being whitewashed, but something similar, bro. But it's hard seeing a black talented successful man work hard to achieve his dream, to get rich, be famous, be loved by so many people, get his reputation ruined just because he decided to marry someone that didn't see his best interest, bro. And the thing is, a lot of that shit happened to a lot of celebrities, bro. And the thing is, I never understand why a lot of you guys stay in relationship like that, bro. I always think like, yo, y'all might be getting blackmailed. That's why. Because there's no way that you have all that money, all that success, and you decide to let one person ruin it, bro. I'm swear to God, bro. Like people like that, man. Like it's just like I don't hate the dude, bro. Like people saying he's a nice guy, and I can tell on his videos, and all his interviews, he's a nice dude, bro. But that's how people take advantage of people like that, bro. Narcissistic people, man.
right there like plays a part, especially when we're trying to figure out which movie Jordan Peele wrote about Key. His wife is white. And with that clue, a lot of you guys probably already figured out, okay, exactly why. But, hey, yo, that white woman will ruin your life. She is.
Hold up, bro. Hold up. My son is crying. I got. All right. So me and my boy, we both sick right now. So I gotta get my man. I can't let my boy. cause I'm on daddy duty. So, all right, let's go.
Figure it out, okay? Exactly why. But hey, yo, that white woman will ruin your life. She is a absolute. She's horrific to work with. You want to be very careful around her. She will ruin everything. Her ego is this, and that. So, again, I'll be real. If I got a call like that too, and I just signed like a 7-figure deal with Key, I'm man, bro. Man, get your hand ass from off the phone.
And you know, like that's what I was saying before, bro. I'm like, yo, once like you get to a point where it's like, all right, you got a big deal, bro. You got the money, bro. It's hard to just let it go, man. Like letting go, especially your hard work is finally paid off, bro. Letting that shit go, man. I would believe the same thing, but at the same time, bro, it depends on who it's coming from, bro. It's coming from the person's wife or the other partner's wife, which means a lot. I mean, she knows their relationship really well. So I'll think about it. Like I wouldn't make a decision or flip on that. But at the same time, bro, I would take that shit into consideration. Cause I know, bro, like you gotta I don't know, man. I'm just saying this, but I feel like if you put a couple $1 million in front of my face, bro, I'll probably fall. I'll probably fall for that shit and just ignore all that shit, bro.
I would have had to see it for myself too. So don't
Facts. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like if I'm saying this now, bro, but if I saw like the numbers, like I did that. I don't know, bro. I wouldn't cut the deal though, but
you called me talking trash about a dude who just got me 7 figures, man. Hop off my phone for I tell.
Facts.
That's how I would have reacted. So she,
Facts, bro,
for the most part, ain't do nothing that I wouldn't have done, right? Now, it's also noted here, by the way, that Keegan was already well accomplished. He was already wildly successful before meeting this wife of his. So this wife of his is not like, she was somebody who held him down from day one and who's the crucial part about why no, this is somebody he met.
And that's what I'm saying, bro. It's like, yeah, he made it, bro. Bro, that nigga is talented, bro. He make all these videos, bro. You got the money, you got the car, you got everything, bro. You can have any woman you want. So I don't understand why these niggas pick these women, bro. That's why, for me, every time that situation happened, bro, I always think, yo, there's no way that lady don't have something against him, bro. Like she's probably in blackmail him or something, because there's no way you can just like just leave, bro. Like you see that shit before, especially like in the black community. It's like, bro, you see like niggas like freaking Will Smith. Like Will Smith was at some point he still is like one of the most popular, biggest freaking actors, most paid actor, whatever. Everybody used to love Will Smith, bro. I used to look up to Will Smith, man. Come on. But then after, all that shit had crashed because of the woman that they picked. You know what I mean? It's like, bro, you got the money. But that's the thing, bro. When you have the money and you don't know yourself, bro, that shit don't mean nothing, bro. And now it's like you a simp with money now. You know what I mean? Like, bro, come on. Like, if I get to a point, like, where, when I get to a point, because I got big dreams, bro. When I get to a point where I'm well off, bro, anybody that's don't see my best interest in heart, or that's helping me achieve my goal, or slowing me down, bro, you gotta go, bro. On some weird shit, I don't care who you are, you gotta go. You know what I mean? Because I got people I got to take care of, bro. You know what I mean? So I can't have people slowing me down, bro.
That after he was already wildly successful, which is why her implementing herself and inserting herself in a lot of his projects and ruining everything is kind of odd. But she had to find that out for herself, because she couldn't just take the word of a random woman that she don't really have that much rapport with.
I understand, though.
And so I'm celebrating one day. It's the Olympics that didn't happen in 2020. It's the weird 2021, and I love the Olympics. And so I'm waiting for a burrito to come to my door, and I get a phone call from, like, unknown. which is probably a bill collector, I think. But hey, I'm riding high. So I answer the call, and it is from Banana's wife. And Banana's wife says, hey, I just had dinner with Locke and his wife. They say they're doing a show with you. And I said, yeah. And I, again, don't know how she got my phone number. So this seems urgent. And she says something that, like, chills go down my back. I never eat the burrito, spoiler alert. She says, I'm just calling you because I wish someone would have warned me. Oh. She does about an hour of a monologue at me about how, you know, she thinks that his wife is like Phil Hartman's wife. That she wouldn't trust her to hold a baby.
That's insane,
That
bro.
she once poured alcohol on her birthday cake and this person is sober. And the thing and she says, there's no accounting for how much money she's cost that black man. And the light above the...
That's crazy, bro. Why stay, bro? If you losing money, bro, why stay in a relationship like that, bro? Like, she have to, like, she must be a, you know, she have to be a narcissistic, you know. Because I heard that's a disorder, so... Because I've dealt with women that's narcissistic, bro. And I'm telling you, bro, they, like, yeah, niggas, bro, before you, like, I'm telling you, dating a narcissistic woman, bro, that shit will fuck you up, my nigga. You gotta get to a point where it's like, you kind of have to find who you are, find yourself. Just because how smart they are with manipulation, bro. They know how to manipulate you so well, bro. They know how to push your buttons to get what they want. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of us had to go through that shit to grow as a man, bro. But I'm telling you, bro, but some of us, because all that shit she's saying is sounding like that, bro. You know what I mean? So let's see, man.
Burned out. This is a second red flag. I should take the hint. And so we just keep writing on it. Finally, we're in pre-production. This is like May 2023. And I'm excited. We're doing like a last meeting about going through the sketches. We're all feeling good about it. And for once, the wife joins the call. She first of all, she comes on and then yells at everybody because she said she got the wrong Zoom, but everybody else was on the Zoom. Anyway, she's here to offer notes. Yeah, she has no credits without this man.
And that's the thing. It's like, look, bro, I'm gonna say this, bro. If I, like me and my wife right now, bro, if I build a successful business by myself, right? There's no way, like, I'm gonna include my wife in it, because I just don't do business with family, bro. If you guys, I'm not saying that you guys have to do the same thing I'm doing, bro, but feel the same way I feel. But I just think I never involve business with family, bro. Because if I pay you for something that I want to get done, bro, I expect that shit to get done how I want. You know what I mean? And if it's not, if it's not done like that, then there's consequences, bro. But with family, it's a hard line because motherfuckers always have excuses, bro. I'm telling you, bro, I've been through all that shit. So that's why I don't do business with family, bro. That's why with money related, bro, I don't involve family, bro. I will not involve my wife on a business that I'm doing, especially when I know, especially when she's fucking ruining it, bro. You know what I mean? No, come on, bro. Like, nah, man. Like, losing, bro, this guy is losing money because of his wife. And I bet she's spending money too. You know what I mean? So it's like, yo, how does a man with that much success be controlled like that? Like, she have to have something against him. These people being blackmailed, they have to be, bro.
Comedy happens in threes. The letter K is funny. And finally, give the audience some candy. Now, how do you implement these notes?
If you haven't figured out by now, man, Get Out was written about Key and his wife, a black man with a white woman who runs his entire life. Now, fortunately for Key, right? His life is a disaster according to people around him, and she's running his life to the ground. Now, proof of this like micromanagement by Key's wife is this Instagram post, right? So this is from April 24th. Like this brand that Key's partnered with.
And look, if I'm like this whole video, bro, if I'm being honest, bro, I don't even know how his wife look like. I don't even know who his wife is, cause she have no value to what he's been doing, bro. So it's like I don't know you, bro. Like she's being credit for shit that's like she have nothing to do with, bro. She's narcissistic. She want to be involved in everything. Oh, mama, oh man, ew. Yeah, my boy. My boy's sick, bro. All right.
It's like writing about their partnership, and I've never seen nothing like this before. So they go, had a wonderful time speaking with Keegan Michael Key about the creative genius of his part. What? Had a wonderful so they're talking about the partnership, but they said had a wonderful time speaking with Keegan Michael Key about the creative genius of his partner, the Ellie Key, who came up with this hilarious concept for the partnership with Orita. I'm like, hold on, bruh. You're talking to one of the greatest like script writers, duos of this modern era.
Thanks.
And you're talking to him about his wife being a creative genius and not him. So this to me was all the clue we needed that that everything this lady is saying is 100% true about that wife.
In a script that is a half hour long, has people attached, has a
Like how, man? How do you let a woman control you like that, bro? Like for me and my wife, bro, we think, if I need some advice on some shit, I'll ask my wife, you know what I mean? My wife is smart, she's capable, you know what I mean? I'll ask her. But being in control, having to force to, give her credit for shit that she hasn't done, you know what I mean? Just she's being she's a narcissistic, bro. She's narcissistic. That's it. Like a lot, like I'm telling you, bro. Like these people, bro, they were trying to cause he's so talented, bro. He's so talented in love. She feel like I'm pretty sure she feel like she don't, she's not at his level. So what she gonna do? She have to bring him down. What? How do you do that, bro? You have to cut him from his families. You have to cut him from his, work partners. Cause guess what? These people, they see, they want the best for him, bro. Your family hopefully your family want the best for you. So when some shit going on in your life, they're gonna tell you about it. They're gonna tell you, yo, that woman is fucking you up, bro. You gotta let her go. You gotta do something. You gotta divorce something. You know what I mean? She knows that. So the best thing to do is you have to isolate that dude, bro.
location,
it's a shame.
And we're all
It's
just
a shame, bro. I love these two, man. That's crazy.
like, sure, man, we'll
Like,
add
imagine,
3Ks or something.
Imagine the project these two could have been doing together, bro. Like, come on.
I don't know. Like one time she bragged on one of our calls about knowing Kristen Cinema. So I said, what that have to say for herself? She did not like that. Well, she didn't like that nobody laughed or thought her ideas were good, so she threatens to sue the network.
Like,
Now
that's
let me pause there
crazy.
because I brought
How
I brought
do you
a
get a
text.
woman like that with the amount of
I brought
money you
something
have,
that
bro?
was another red flag that I should have seen. This is from Dumois, an anonymous.
I want to say this, like, race have nothing to do with it, bro. But you seen that shit over and over again, bro. Especially with the athletes, bro. Like you guys love the snow bunnies, and the first thing they do is take your money and leave, bro. Yeah, always talking about black girls this, black girls that, but it's like, yo, y'all don't see that shit. It's like, yo, you guys you guys finally get out of poverty. You guys make enough money to to rebuild generation, you know what I mean? So, but then you guys get a lot of athletes really love the snow bunnies, you know what I mean? And then they just kind of, all that generational wealth just leave the black community, bro. Like, I don't want it to be a race thing, man. I really don't, but I see a pattern and I have to say something about it.
They said, since Locke was hosting SNL, I wanted to say, Whenever I see him, I can only think of his wife. She has a bunch of food allergies. And she had an allergy attack about a eucalyptus plant by her table at Tribeca Grill. And then, in parentheses, on the celeb sighting list. Acting like she couldn't breathe. The plant was fake, and I showed it to her. She just said, oh, and acted totally normal after that. He was very nice about it and apologized after. He left a good tip. Bizarre, though. Bizarre, though. And so she threatens to sue the company. She threatens to sue the vermin. And so for a month, we hear nothing. We're no longer in pre-production. We're waiting around. My dreams, the thing I quit my dream job for, thinking I was gonna be ushered into the pop culture memory of the United States of America, is on hold. And they get back to us after a month and they say,
just cause of a woman, man. Just cause somebody want to be petty, yeah, she want credit for shit she knows she don't have. She's talentless. Like, bro, come on.
hey,
That's a shame, man.
paid them off the project.
I'm disappointed to see
But
that
you
shit
have to
happen
write
to
a whole
those
new
two,
pilot.
man.
And I'm like, at this point, well, fuck. Like, these are all our best ideas. And also, like, they're like, one day you can perform that for the internet, but like, we own the TV rights to that. So we do what writers do. We come back together and we write a banger script. Because we know that if the vermin has nothing, they have IP. And we write a script that is filled with Muppets. We believe that we're gonna have something worth fighting for. And, you know, we know that the strike is coming. It's in all of the papers. We all know that, like, there is this entertainment breakdown on the way. But we have, like, a few more weeks to just shoot the fucking pilot. And right before it happens, you know, Bob Iger's come back, Bobby Gare, and he's got my dream in his hands. And he cancels every single show in production.
This is one example of how this lady just went out of her way to make this not work. Went out of her way because she was, I guess, not exalted to the top of whatever like creative direction they was at. She found a way to absolutely dismantle and destroy this partnership and relationship with Disney, Keegan, and Akilah in their particular show. Where you hear,
It's like, then, you know, that's why I'm asking, why do you stay in a relationship like that, bro? And the thing is, even if you guys do, like, let's say you got a divorce, bro, you lost half your shit, bro, with the amount of talent this guy had, bro, you can always rebuild, bro. Like, I'm telling you, it's always better to, you know, to turn around. Like, if you're going in the wrong direction, bro, it's always better to turn around, bro. It's never too late to just turn around, bro. Even with Will Smith, my dude, you lost half your shit anyways, bro. But guess what, bro? Just rebuild, man. Rebuild. Because he's still losing, bro. He's being controlled. Like, there's no way, like, somebody got to do an investigation and see if this nigga getting blackmailed, bro. Like, come on.
this is no surprise why Jordan Peele has not included Key in any of his larger projects.
Facts.
He probably is steering clear of them. If he wrote Get Out based on the life of Key, he's looking at this like, man, listen, man, my wife hates her. My wife called this lady to one.
And I don't blame him, bro, because, yo, look, you can't, like, as close as, you know, these two were, it's better to, like, bro, if the partnership is not benefiting you, bro, no matter the reason, bro, you have to cut it off, man. You have to cut it off.
My wife hates her due to things she did to my wife.
Like, I mean, making a whole movie about it, bro, I think that's, like, you know. Damn, bro, you all right, man? You're drooling all over me, man. Like, like you have to cut them off, man. You have to, bro. Especially when there's no benefit from it, man. I wouldn't make did he have to make a whole movie about it? Probably not. I think that shit did a lot of damage. But still, man, come on.
Plus, if we include Key in anything, she's about to step in and ruin it for us.
Facts.
Imagine how many projects she ruined for Jordan Peele. Based on this.
As a man,
now,
bro,
other
how you
people
let
have
that
came out the
happen?
woodworks, and they have given their experiences with Key and his wife. One user wrote in a thread about, you know, Key and Peele.
Bye.
Okay, I am glad I am not the only one on the hate train. He is.
Hold on, bro. My boy is killing me right now, man. All right. I'm free. All right, come on.
Estranged from most, if not all, of his friends and most of his family. Most of us blame her. This is a friend of Key. The first minute he brought her back to Detroit, she was cutting him off from the people he knew before under the guise of protecting him from the people that want to use him for his fame.
And look, did I say that, bro? I told you, bro. And narcissistic, like I'm telling you, I've dated a narcissistic woman before, bro. They will fuck you up. They will drain you. The best thing is to leave, bro. And I'm telling you, and all the sign is there, bro. Didn't I tell you guys? I'm like, yo, they're gonna try to cut you off from the people that want, that have your best interest in heart. That want the best from you, bro. They want the best for you. So what you gotta do? You cut them off. And we're seeing that, like I told you guys that shit right from the beginning, bro. You seeing it.
Sure, his oldest friends and his brother using him, excuse me, it makes me so sad for him and furious at him.
Especially when it's especially when he had the fame, all this stuff before he even met you. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro.
And for all intents and purposes, Key, I mean, from anybody who knows him, says he's one of the nicest people ever.
Exactly.
Like, we even see him like having conversations, like candid conversations off camera where he's not even knowing he's on camera, and he's really, really, really polite. And I just feel I feel so bad for this dude, man. Right? Like, this is like his reality. Yo, he acquired his fame well before this lady. And for her to step in and claim that she wants to protect him from people who want to use him for his fame, and then being a reason why he's estranged from a lot of his old friends and his brother. And now Jordan Peele and Key is supposed to be like a freaking powerhouse right now.
Exactly.
Since Jordan Peele got the green light to write great movies and have any budget he want to have, him and Key should be doing like big things right now. But this lady is in the way.
Fucking everything up, bro. It's a shame.
Y'all let me know what y'all
shit,
think
bro.
about this.
Look, that's it, man. Hey, yo, leave a comment, like and subscribe, bro. I gotta go get my boy. But anyways, tell me what you guys think about it, bro. Like, am I what you think? For me, there's a couple possibilities, bro. I think he's being blackmailed. Maybe he owns some shit we don't know. We seen that shit happen, and she's using that against him. Or she's just narcissistic and just, controlling him, bro. Because a lot of you guys know, but if you ever did narcissistic woman, bro, you will know, my nigga. But anyways, bro, leave a comment, bro. I'm probably gonna drop one more video today, depending on how busy my day is, bro. I'm on daddy duty today, so I don't know. But anyways, man, like and subscribe, leave a comment, bro. I'll see y'all later, man.